working to increase the Republican vote in majority black wards on the south side of Chicago because we know that Democrat progressive policies, death, poverty, and destruction for us.
Okay, let's just jump right into it. Yesterday, I'm down on the south side with, I would consider high-level former gang members, ex-cons, that they have a power structure there that they are building out to reform, re-educate, everything you can imagine to try to change that dynamic down south. So let's just talk politics for a second. They are adamant they're not voting for Democrats anymore. But they are also saying, where are the Republicans? Where are and they're like, my door is wide open, and I'm saying to them, if you could come and talk to us and see what we see, and maybe pour some of those resources into our community. So there's an opportunity because, like you said, death, destruction, and poverty, they're telling you, or they're telling me, we know that the Democrats are lying to us.
Yeah.
Is the Republicans see that as an opening to go in?
You know, I don't know. I mean, I am a Republican committeeman, so on the one hand, I do want to say yes, we see it
Right.
with the Southside Republicans, which is why we opened this office, which is why we are very intentional about getting into these communities and offering a different way. I think from our perspective, our motto is fix where we live.
Right.
So those people who want change, whether they are ex-felons, whether they are people who are college educated, all walks of life, I say that that's the Republican Party, right? Those are the people that I want to bring in.
Yep.
The establishment, they are what they are. They are not going to come into these communities, and we can never expect them. You can't make a dog not be a dog, right? And so if they are establishment, that's all they know. That's their worldview.
Right.
So our goal is to take over the Republican Party from the bottom up, not to transform it, but to be true to the original values that this party was founded on, which is limited government, which is personal empowerment, community empowerment, and that's where we want to go. So all those people who are saying, where's the Republican Party? I'm saying you're the Republican Party that we're trying to create.
Okay. Now, let's get into, I believe Chicago is the epicenter of disaster when it comes to illegal immigration and the millions of people that are coming into America. Down on the border, I talked to all of my colleagues and I asked them repeatedly, okay, has the destination changed? Meaning it's Florida, Texas, sometimes Tennessee, but the majority is New York and Chicago. New York, Chicago, maybe Boston, but it's Chicago, New York, goes back and forth. So right now you're looking at anywhere from 7,000 to 15,000 people a day are being arrested, given money, cards, everything, and then sent. I'm not talking about the other 15,000 that abscond, that we have no idea who they are. Just 7,000 to 15,000. Let's just take an average number of 10,000 because it's easy to divide and all that. Let's say 10% of that 10,000 a day is going to Chicago, which I think is
About 1,000 people a day.
1,000 people a day. That I think that's a fair number. You have 1,000 people a day come into Chicago. In the next year, you'll have 365,000 more illegal aliens inside your community, and they're being dumped in the inner cities of Chicago. Your inner cities that we traveled through yesterday, it looks like a third world country. It does. The roads look like they've been bombed out. You have literally probably one for every 4 building, like where you're living, is boarded up. There's no businesses there. It's all like convenience store. Like there's no industry to work.
Yeah.
So you are in a self-fulfilling prophecy of death, despair, and poverty. No money is being put down there to help them. I'm talking to the gang members. They're telling me, not gang members, former ex-cons that are trying to make a
People
difference.
who rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated and they're trying to make a change. They can't get any funding. However, speaking to those people in my own research, which I believe is true, I believe this number is about accurate. Probably about $2 billion has been spent in Chicago for illegal aliens. Okay, let's wrap our brain around this. Just last week, just 2 days ago, which is Wednesday or Thursday, Mayor Johnson just allocated $70 million more to illegal aliens. You have a combustible situation here in Chicago where you have generational poverty and despair. It's not like it just popped up and we're trying to figure it out. This is decades of abuse,
Yes.
okay, on the African American community in Chicago. We bring in, you're probably at about 100,000 plus, probably even more, 200,000, 300,000 illegal aliens, and all of your money's going to foreign nationals, and your literal residents are killing each other, raping each other. They have no food. Their schools are failing. Explain to me why is that happening here in Chicago?
You know, it's been by design for decades in this city. I've talked about this. This is a divide and conquer mentality with the progressive movement, with really people who are open border communists. This is going all the way back to the 60s when they first started modern mass immigration.